Okay, as I speak on this excerpt, I'm going to be in Psalm 116 again, and I'm going to be in verse. My page, page got turned in the wind. I'm going to be in verse 18. I will pay my vows unto the Lord now in the presence of all his people, in the courts of the Lord's house, in the midst of thee, O Jerusalem. Praise ye the Lord. As I was here meditating, sitting at this lake, I have studied much work of Brother Dr. Stanley of the First Baptist Church in Atlanta, Georgia. Dr. Stanley is an ardent photographer, and he talks about waiting hours and hours and fooling around and trying for hours to get the very exact picture that he wants, and the sun being right and everything being right. But right behind me, right here, is to me, one of the most beautiful sights in the whole world, and that is a birch tree with its white birch bark and its beautiful leaves and everything, and how the Indians used to skin that bark off from a very well-sized birch and mold it and make canoes with it. And when we were children here in the state of Maine, we used to do the same thing. We used to take the bark off from the tree and make stuff with it, and people still do that. And it is a beautiful tree, and it has those beautiful, nice green leaves on it up there. And also, I'm sitting here, and the water is the little bitty waves on this lake are going, and you can see the pebbles. I don't know if I can turn my computer around where you could see the pebbles in the water or not, but the pebbles underneath the water, the sun shining down through, and the water just going, and the beautiful lake out there, and it's just so beautiful. And how I remember we were kids, and we used to take in this very lake even, and reach down in and get something that would be shiny or a little bit of mica on it or something, and eye at it and put it in our pocket. And how God made this earth, and he put it together, and he put it together so mankind could enjoy it, and we can enjoy it. And to me, I was saying a few minutes ago about the moose eating up in the highland up here. But when I was young, and we'd see them out here eating in the swell grass, sticking their head down in the water, all the way down underneath in the lake, and getting the moss from underneath the water. And how God made everything to work. He made it all to work. I want you to know that you folks that believe it just happened. It did not just happen. God made it happen. Every pebble that's underneath this water right here, he's responsible for throwing out here. And if you want to just take a little a mind warp a little bit, but think about it, that he could take and just scatter those pebbles. He could do it by saying it, though, and here they are in the water, and they all have a purpose. Everything on this earth. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? That hoot? That is a loon. That is so beautiful on the lake in the morning to hear that loon out there making that noise. But anyway, this is really a peaceful place out here on this fresh water, just sitting here and meditating in the Lord and thanking him for what he's given us, and for thanking him for saving our soul, and just for giving us life still, alive still, and in him. If our being moves and breathes in him, we can be happy in all circumstances. What a difference this is compared to a couple of days ago, being in the airport with the hubbub and everything and all that goes on. But you know what? I worship God in the airport just like I worship him right here, right now. And I pass his word out. And that's what we need to do. If you are a Christian and you are left behind, you're still breathing and you're left behind, your duty is to pass on to somebody else what God gave you. And we're going to call this just a little short one here. I'm going to see if I can find my cursor. I can't really find it. I'm going to have to get me a shade up here in the sunlight. I can't see where anything is. You'll have to forgive me. I know I might look foolish right here, but I feel foolish too. But I can't find my little cursor. I don't know how it got moved from where it was. There it is. Got to put it right there and stomp it with my finger. We'll see you next time. You have a good day, right? Bye-bye.